I have to ask a question first. How old are you?
I'm 21.
22.
Yeah.
22.
How are you a Knicks fan? How's that even possible? What have they given you in your lifetime to make you a Knicks fan?
Rebuilding a lot in 2K. And 2 good years, 2 somewhat good years of Melo and Stoudemire.
Jesus Christ. Let me just say before we start. There was a minute before they made that Carmelo trade when they were really exciting. When they had like Gallinari and Wilson Chandler and Ray Felton was a point guard.
Yeah.
They were a better team. They were going to be like a 6 seed. They weren't like, but they were more exciting to watch at that moment than in all the years with Carmelo.
Are you talking about the team that had Stoudemire, Felton? Or are you talking about the team when they made the 8th seed?
When I'm trying to think. They made the deal for Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was Stoudemire there already when they got Carmelo?
I think he was there before Melo got there. They made an 8th seed, and then they lost in 4.
Right. So they were really exciting. Like they weren't great, but they were fun. You know, they reminded me of a lot of Nets teams. And the Nets had I remember when the Nets had like Van Horn and Kerry Kittles and Kenyon Martin. They were like running a lot.
Jason Kidd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Jason Kidd. And then they get freaking and Ray Felton was a pretty good point guard.
And
they're
Vince
just all
Carter.
standing around watching Carmelo dribble. Sorry, but no offense.
I mean, aren't you a Jets fan though? So it's kind of like the same dynamic.
Yeah, literally.
If I'm not wearing a Jets shirt.
You know, it's funny because me and my friend here, John Carlos, we're both Jets fans too.
Yeah.
Let me just say something. This is important. I grew up in Mahopac, New York, which is about an hour north of. Where are you guys located?
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have a friend I grew up with who's a diehard Jets fan, okay?
Yikes.
And I grew up a diehard Jets fan. And he swears Sam Darnold is going to be better than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
that's something you would say.
There's no argument to be made right now for that. Is there any argument to be made?
That's an argument I would have made in their rookie year. But now I think it's over.
Clear cut.
Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are going to be the 2 best quarterbacks out of that class. And it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Wait, so Josh Rosen will be the worst, and then it's between Darnold and Baker to see.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But what do you think about Darnold right now?
You know, the funny thing is, I did a story on him when he was at USC, and I was working for Bleacher Report.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really nice guy. He's not super exciting, but he's a nice guy. He comes from really cool parents and blah, blah, blah. He was not that great at USC. That's what people forget. He had some of those guys, like a lot of tools, but like some poor decision making. When you're basically learning all that in the NFL, I mean, you have to remember he'd basically be a rookie by age now anyway. Like, you know, if he played more years of college. I see him and I just see he's surrounded by crap, obviously. They have nothing to do, and that's unfair to judge him. He has nothing, but he looks like a pretty ordinary NFL quarterback.
I think so too. Like when I see Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville with what he's surrounded with, to be fair, he's surrounded with a little bit better weapons than Sam Darnold, but he's playing terrific. He doesn't make mistakes. Darnold, to me, from his rookie year when he threw 4 interceptions versus Miami, I thought that was it. I didn't need to see no more. He was like, I was FaceTiming my friend, and I was like, I think this isn't the guy. It really
they
isn't
have
the guy.
A terrible coach right now.
Adam Gase is the worst coach in the league.
I've never seen anything like this.
I'm trying to tell him.
It's like you're running draws on 3rd and long. Like, what is this, 1982? It's insane. They have no wide receivers to speak of. Crowder is okay, but like they are an empty vessel of a team. It's nothing. I think Mike go 1-15 this year.
You think 1-15?
Damn,
they're terrible.
Who's that one win going to come against? I'm
the
curious.
Dolphins.
Think so?
Dolphins.
The Dolphins are better than us.
I think you can beat them though.
Dolphins are better. You might just
Definitely
go.
better.
I only say 1-15 because every now and then you get lucky in the NFL. You know,
That's true.
You know what I was? What I think? I think this year what's going to happen is what happens every year. We're going to suck the whole year and then rally off like 3-4 wins, and we're like, oh, Darnold looks terrific. His last 4 games of the season, he was like the 5th best rated quarterback in the NFL. We're not going to have the ability to draft Lawrence, and then we're going to be stuck with Darnold for like another 3 years.
And even worse, what happens in those situations is they're like, the coach Gase did a really good job at the end of the year. We're going to keep him for another season.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not even likable. Like, he's not even likable. It'd be one thing if you were like
face.
Like Rex Ryan or Herm Edwards and you kind of liked him. He's not even likable. He's just
hate his face.
That's crazy.
I hate his face. I can't stand him, bro.
He seems not like a nice guy.
Just the players don't seem like they want to play for him. He just throws his players under the bus.
Jamal Adams didn't want to play for him.
I don't blame him.
I genuinely feel bad for you
He's
guys.
been throwing Le'Veon Bell under the bus since he's gotten there. Was never a fan of that either.
So who's the best Jets quarterback you've ever seen?
See, that's what's sad.
Don't say Mark
He's
Sanchez.
going to say Mark Sanchez.
He's
Wait,
gonna say
I
Chad
was gonna say,
Pennington.
I
Vinny
wrote,
Testaverde.
no, I wrote, I wrote Brett Favre's biography a bunch of years ago. And I'm not going to say it's Brett Favre, but I was going to say, like, Packer fans, whenever you hear them complain, I'm like, listen, man, in your lifetime, you've had Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, not to mention Bart Starr historically, and this guy, Lynn Dickey, 4 excellent Pro Bowl quarterbacks. The best, I'm after Joe Namath, the best quarterback of my lifetime was a guy named Ken O'Brien. And Ken O'Brien, they drafted ahead of Dan Marino in 83. Like, Ken O'Brien is probably the best Jet quarterback, maybe Pennington, those two guys. That's pathetic.
Damn.
It's so pathetic.
That's horrible.
Hello, guys. You just watched a clip from Pick a Side. If you like our content, please like and subscribe and share our content across every platform. It helps us grow. Thank you for watching, and see you later.